What's the best Legion World of Warcraft private server now in the late 2024? And one of the biggest favorites for that title will probably be uWoW, since Tauri Legion is nowhere near. Felsong Legion is pretty much dead. Circle Legion is dead in Russian. But then we have this uWoW, which is also originally Russian, but it has a pretty decent international community, at least from what I remember. Their website is also partially in English. The picture thumbnails are still in Russian, but you have the text translated to English at least. And they have 2 Legion realms. One is times 100. That means you have super boosted experience rate, so leveling to max level is super fast. It's on the latest patch, 7.3.5, with what seems to be 6,739 players online right now at 1630. And then you have times 5 realm, and there's only 552 players. Then they also have a Legion Fun Realm, which means you have instant level 110 character. Is it 110 Legion? Yeah. There's only 14 people online, but I think all the realms are cross realms, so you're able to play with and against other people from other more populated realms. And you also have a Legion times 3 realm, which is pretty much dead with 352 players online. Pretty good uptime, so the service seems to be stable. But this Legion times 100, man, almost 7,000 players online. If that's real, that's crazy. Let's find out. And of course, as always, our regular sponsor, gtop100.com, a website with a list of World of Warcraft private servers, is a pretty good place to get some idea and maybe new recommendations of servers you could play on. Even Legion servers where uWoW happens to be #1. So let's find out if it truly is the best. To play on uWoW, you need their launcher, and then you have options of where you can play. We're of course going for uWoW Legion. You also have Epic WoW, which is like they merged together, I guess. And the same is with WoW Mythic that we visited about 1 to 2 years ago. There's a video up on the channel if you want to know more about it. I'm here at the realm selection, and here you can choose between Legion times 100 realm, which is the most popular as we saw, the Fun realm with instant max level, Test, which is PTR public test realm where you can test classes. They have the Legion times 3 and Legion times 5 realms. These are all the options. I remember there used to be something like a promotion on the server. I don't know if it's still the case, where you could get a max level, I think it was, for free upon creating a new account, something like that. And so that's how I got my level 110. It was maybe 2 years ago. I don't know if it's still there. And now I'm trying to access the realm and I get an error. God, I downloaded the client off of their launcher to prevent any of these kinds of issues. Okay, now we're almost in. Yeah, I think it was a 100 level boost and that I had to finish the 10 levels. But on times 100 XP rates, it's super fast anyway. And so since then I have my human male paladin right here, ready to go. And upon logging in, we're greeted with this hardcore. Activate hardcore rewards. Edit NPC Tilania, from whom you can purchase rewards. Shadow scrolled coin received for levels gained in hardcore mode. They made hardcore mode available here on Legion, are you kidding me? And of course, where else would I be standing with my character than at the 1v1 arena NPC? My favorite activity to do. You have 2v2 solo queue. Oh my god, I gotta try that. Let's see how long it takes before I can get in. And there's an arena spectator. Oh, I can't spectate if I'm in the queue. Well, let's see the spectator first then. And there's only one team. Only one team in the arena with over 6,000 players online. Well, I mean, one against another team. So 2 teams technically in 2v2 fighting against each other on pretty low MMR. Well, I would have expected like 10 teams minimum if there's over 6,000 players here. Let's see. Are these bots or are they actually fighting? Yeah, they just won. Cool, well, arena spectator, that's a plus. That's great to see. Oh, and then there's 2 more. So there's 4 arena teams. That's still super low. There's a lot of people here. Of course, a lot of NPC too. Don't get confused. Random BG, skirmish. I can only queue up for one thing. Oh my god. And even looking around Dalaran here, how's there so many people here? People online / who doesn't show? Are there any people leveling? 40 to 60, let's say. 48 people leveling. 20 level range that I chose. Volpera, Human, Night Elf, Nightborn. And we got our random BG pop-up after like a minute in queue, so that's super impressive too. And it's also cross-faction. I've been disguised as an orc. They have the stupid masks again. Big fan of that bullshit. The world chat isn't super active though. Again, almost 7,000 players and all we see is this. Whatever way I look at this, it doesn't seem like 6,000 to 7,000 players online. Let's see what kind of gear people have. I'm 780, which is extremely low. That's like fresh level 110. If we inspect the other people, oh my god, okay. I'm so getting one shot here. People here have 940, 930 is the lowest they have. They're probably closer to like 960 item level on average. And here's my little helper. He comes to review the servers too. Alright, let's go. Let's fight. What the fuck is this guy doing? Why is he AFK? That's my job. Oh, I'm dead! Bubble! Jeez, that was close. We have various world chats here. There's the normal world chat. There's not too many people joined here. There's global, which there's almost nobody here. But then there's world EN, and there seems to be the most people here. So it's probably the official international channel. World HC, is that for hardcore? Okay, so this probably joins you into this World Hardcore channel automatically. And so here you have a list of all the players online, I assume. That's interesting. So maybe if we counted all these people, we would get the actual number of online players. And I don't know, you tell me, does this look like 7,000 to you? It's definitely a lot. There's probably some Chinese. There's some Russians. A lot of Russians, actually. And the Battleground's finished. We lost. Expectedly, I didn't do shit. Let's try queuing up for PvE. Dungeons and Raids, Random Legion Dungeon. Let's try the event. Let's try the Headless Horseman. See how long it takes to get in. Yeah, so regular active players have some insane item levels here. Most people you can expect are probably going to be best in slot or close to best in slot, so catching up is pretty hard. This guy may be relatively fresh because he's got some shitty items, but still he's got some pieces that are amazing. Shirt of Shadowmourne? I didn't even know there's a thing like that. What the hell, I need to have this. Do people play PvP here on this server? 2 to 3, no, nothing. Mostly a PvE server. That's why there's such a lack of arena participation. People don't really care about PvP here. So I guess if you're a PvE player, you're gonna have a lot of fun here. But if you're into PvP and you want to play on Legion, this is probably not even your best choice out there. And we got the queue pop for the Headless Horseman event dungeon after like 3 minutes of waiting. Hold on, why is there only... Oh, they're coming. Paladin, Paladin, Mage. Why is it showing the class name and not the nickname? And then with this Russian guy, we actually have the nickname. What is going on here?
Hello.
They're bots! Are you kidding me? They're actual bots. Server side. And then you have this is an actual player. So this is how it is? That's why they're using actual bots. Okay, now it all makes sense. Alright, we did it. Let's see. 3.1 billion artifact power. 630. Okay, cool. Oh, that's a nice item. And that's an actual upgrade. 880 item level head from the Headless Horseman. So this is interesting. So these are all obviously players here that we can see in the city. But it didn't look like 6,000 to 7,000 players. And also the PvP activity. Now it all makes sense. Because a lot of it are actual bots. So there's not like 6,000 to 7,000 players online. Real players online. Let's try queuing up for Legion Dungeons. These are going to be normal. And we have an Insta Pop, which will probably be a lot of bots. Pulse of Valor. Let's see. Oh, and then you have a choice. You can choose to only play with bots. Look at this in the dungeon interface. Mode only with bots. Cool. So we have like a combination of the two. We have a Paladin healer bot here, and we have 2 real players. Where are they? Are they already fighting or what? Oh, nice. 2 position, 40-yard range, 5-second cooldown. Order bots to take position. Teleport to me. Order bots to teleport in your position. You can command the bots too. Well, this is interesting. Now, this changes my perspective a little bit. Would I say uWoW is still the go-to, the best Legion World of Warcraft private server? For most people, probably yes. Are the bots a good or a bad thing? You choose. If there weren't bots, the server would probably not be as active and as popular, and the queue times would be way longer. But they're not really helpful for PvP, probably not as much. If you really need to play a Legion, then I would probably go uWoW out of all the options that we have. The most active, the most popular, but there's still a lot of Russian, so there's going to be some language barrier. Would this be one of my top 5 World of Warcraft private servers right now? No. I think servers like Ascension, Turtle, Warmane, all those are probably a lot better overall. But if it's the Legion expansion that you really need to play, then probably this one. You can compare it with Felsong, Firestorm, and all these servers. I have very recent videos visiting those too on the channel. And obviously this was just a quick look. If I wanted to see all the scripting and stuff like that, it would be a way longer video. And it would also require a lot more time to have on my hands, which I don't. If you are a uWoW player, let us know what's your experience been on the server, how well it's scripted, what you like and dislike about it. That would be very appreciated and helpful to many people that are wondering about the state of the server. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you probably visiting another World of Warcraft private server. Let me know which one you'd like to see, and I'll see you there.